guys? Welcome back to We Watch the Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And we're late as fuck as usual, but
loving it.
We're going to react to Avengers Endgame.
But we won't be late to your mom's house to have sex with her.
And we're going to eat your Nabisco crackers.
Cry. I dare you.
I'm taking the Cheez-Its this time too, Greg.
Oh, fuck. The Cheez-Its really? Damn.
Yeah. Avengers Endgame? It's a shitty name. It's just a shitty name.
Yeah, it does sound like the fucking cheapest 1978 kind of film, Mighty Ducks Endgame.
It sounds like the shitty storyline they do to just hold people over before a big comic storyline, Onslaught or Apocalypse or something. It's just like a holdover. I don't know. For this to be the quintessential, this is the Avengers as we know it. This is the last Avengers movie, right?
Yeah, it's kind of you would expect something cooler. Like one of the rumors that came out that it was going to be called Annihilation, which actually is a really fucking cool title, which also relates to the comic book storyline of the same name, Annihilation, which a lot of people were considering that if that was the name that was leaked, that they were going to tie it in somehow to the overall comic plot of Annihilation, where Annihilus would be the next big baddie. And if Annihilus was the big baddie, then I think that would be Fantastic Four would be introduced, because Marvel does have the rights to Fantastic Four now, I think. But anyway, Endgame, whatever, it's just something that your drunk stepdad would say to you after you ask him to stay home from school, and he's like, you will do what your mother tells you or I will slap the shit out of you. Endgame. I guess that brooks no more further argument.
It's the last thing you say into your Xbox headset when you kneel the victory formation on Madden. Let's watch this fucking thing. I can already feel the dislikes growing just because we said something negative.
Well, that's not that. It's just a title. Achievement unlocked. Douchebag achieved.
Sucking. Fucking.
Twistlers.
Touching.
Oh.
Stay on.
This is how I feel after overtime at work.
Hey, Miss Ponce.
It's a Hellraiser remake.
If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end. Just for the record, being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning.
That's some dark shit, yo.
That'll be it. When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
He really loves that helmet.
That's fucking, yeah, that's like the damage part after he fought Thanos. Get in the mix!
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
What the fuck? Scott?
We lost. All of us. You lost friends. You lost family.
Dude, Ronan! Fucking Ronan!
We lost a part of ourselves.
That's Clint. That's Hawkeye.
This is the fight of our lives.
What's gonna be my time, Lord?
This is going to work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't.
Dude, that looks fucking sick. I have a boner.
Hi,
What?
is anyone home? This is Scott
Ha!
Lang.
There you are.
We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. Got got really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's like when I'm trying to get into the cool
Can you
party.
buzz me in?
Halloween 6, Curse of Michael Myers. It was the first time you saw me.
Guys,
It's okay.
It looks fucking incredibly good. I mean, I don't know what else anybody would expect that something amazing like that would be produced by Marvel Studios, especially all the time and work and effort they put in. That looks fucking incredible, but I really it scared me for a second though, because when they were, as Scarlet Witch is talking about he wiped out 50%, and I saw Scott Lang, and you saw Spider-Man, but I was like, what the fuck? I know that Scott Lang is in the goddamn movie. Ant-Man has to be in it, and then he pops up at the end. But he really did remind me of, like, you're that one guy that nobody really gives a shit about in high school, but you're like, hey, you remember me? I helped you in algebra. Hey, the guy that knows all the answers, I let you cheat on my test. I like that part. And I think Paul Rudd's a really good addition to the cast, because he does have that old man, but, like, cool, nerdy guy. But yeah, man, Jesus. Again, what can you say? It looks fucking incredible.
Yeah, I love the fact that they barely showed shit. They barely showed shit, and it was
They did show Ronan.
Yeah, which is
fucking huge.
That's fucking awesome. You said Ronan, and I was thinking Lee Pace.
No,
Lee Pace.
I wish.
Anywhere?
I love
Please?
Lee Pace.
Lee Pace is an underrated ass Marvel villain. So here's what I think's gonna happen. And I've said this since the end.
Captain America impregnates Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
End.
That's why he's crying. We watched the movie video, and it's the language.
No, he just found out that she's pregnant. He's like, did you tell anybody?
But no, what I think is going to happen is everyone you saw die at the end of Infinity War they're all the ones who are going to come back, and everybody who lived is going to die in the end of this one. And there's a couple reasons why I say that. Because everyone you saw live is going to formulate a plan, whether it's get the time gemstone, whatever it is that they do. They're going to formulate a plan to go in there and save all the ones that you saw perish. And maybe the 50% of the population too, I don't know. But they're going to formulate a plan to do that. But in doing so, they're going to give their lives. Because look at who died versus who lived. Everyone who died has a future in the Marvel Universe for the most part. Spider-Man, he's already got movies announced.
Panther of Black.
Yeah, and the people...
Black Mantis.
The people that were left over, Thor, Captain America, they're the people that have... There's been rumors about the end of their contracts. Tony Stark, Iron Man, they're the ones that have been around for a long time. But yeah, they're not going to... Black Panther's not going to... He's not dead. Spider-Man's not dead. And that's exactly what I think is going to happen with this. But yeah, dude, I love the fact that they didn't show much in the trailer. That music was fucking sick.
It was an amazing soundtrack, amazing back piece to it. And what the rumors were, the ultimate coolest thing that I think could happen in the film was that we've already got the leaked images, and there is time travel that's involved. I've known, like, this is almost a solid fact. Ant-Man surviving at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp, being lost in the quantum zone. They're going to use the quantum zone to go back in time to the very first battle of New York. And from what I've heard is that they're going through time collecting the gems before Thanos gets them, and therefore stopping him. But there's a reason why, if you'll notice, at the end of Infinity War, the only ones that are left are the original Avengers. The original Avengers, minus Ant-Man. He somehow survived it, I think, because he was in the quantum realm. But I think that's ultimately what's going to happen. And the fact that Hawkeye is Ronin, I think, is because he lost his family. Somebody said, dude, this trailer would have been fucking dark as shit. Somebody has suggested, what if the trailer had just been, it going from room to room and having Thanos talk, how about the end is inevitable, and it kind of goes into the back room of a child's room, and you see Hawkeye holding up dust of his family, and then the trailer ended. And that's why he becomes Ronin. And that is essentially why he becomes Ronin. And I think that's badass. Thank God we finally get Jeremy Renner in a goddamn role, taking a bigger step in the role that he's never got a chance to do. I mean, fuck you. He was Jason Bourne. Yeah, the movie wasn't great, but he could do karate kicks. Also, the biggest thing that I really want to see, and again, I really hope it happens, because I think it would be the best send-off for Captain America or Chris Evans, because I know that he wants to go as far as like out on a really cool like ending. If he picked up the hammer of Thor, because everybody's always been wondering, like, he should be worthy. Yeah. If he picked it up and he's the last guy, and he tries to take on Thanos, but Thanos is just too much and he kills him, and maybe the power overloads or some shit, like just something epic like that to go out on a kite like with that with Chris Evans.
That would be sick.
A golden parachute for you.
Yeah,
but
I'd come in my pants.
Right in their mouth.
Definitely.
But anyway, a great fucking end times trailer. It's good. And can't wait to see the movie for sure.
It's good, exactly what you want in the first trailer. By the way, though, I do want to say real quick, when Thanos is walking through that cactus filled plant area. No, I thought that's a good thing. But what I thought of was actually the song from Insidious.
Tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me.
If the gladiator, he was touching the rose bushes or whatever, he's like, I'm Thanos, father to a murdered daughter, husband to a murdered wife.
Oh, I murdered her.
And by the way, I want to point out, it's sad, and we get that, we're just joking around, but at the very beginning of the trailer, and you see Iron Man sitting there recording the message for Pepper Potts, I just felt like he was getting ready at some point to start the Bush revival series, and Machine Head was going to come on. Like, it would have been a cool moment for Machine Head. I don't know why. I think it would have fit perfectly in that scene, but anyway.
I'm going to cry cry when Tony Stark dies.
I think everybody will. I think that when Tony dies and Captain America, and by the way, I also want to point out, dude, it's so true that you are one. But it's so true that there is one thing I read on Facebook that this guy was like, why does it look like Chris Hemsworth when he's sitting in that hallway like that with that little gray hoodie? Why does he look like he's getting ready to go do a rap battle with Thanos? Like at 8 Mile. He did look like that. He was like, palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Like, he does look like it. But anyway, it looks great. Russo Brothers again to continue to deliver, and there's a reason why Marvel Studios is #1 at the box office when it comes to comic book hits.
Yeah, there's a reason why my dick still works after all these years of drinking.
And there's a reason why you don't have cold sores anymore.
Whiskey dick never fucking happened to me.
I really wish that was a reality for me. I need the reality, Jim, to make that not a reality.
I am unstoppable.
Oh, God.
Comment down below with your all thoughts. We love your fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham up in you. And a better name for this movie.
Avengers contract expires.
Avengers, I got a turkey in bowling once.
Expired contracts. Avengers, Captain America, give me more money.
Language.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah. You know what? We did a review. We watched a movie. We watched a movie.